right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, guys. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Hopefully you guys all have a great day, and hopefully the Super Bowl game is a good one. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the video here. Let's take a look at the current conditions right now. As you can take a look at the radar picture, there's not much on the radar here. It is clear skies out there. It's nice and sunny out there. So that is what we have outside. And then if we take a look at the temperatures, we got 21 in Sioux Falls, so a little bit warmer than yesterday. 34 in Mitchell, 23 in Brookings, 18 in Watertown, 16 in Aberdeen. And then over in Minnesota, it is colder. We got temps in the teens across the Minnesota region, 18 in Mankato, 12 in the cities. And then if we pan down into Iowa, we got temps in the 20s. 25 in Des Moines, 25 in Omaha. And then into Nebraska, we got temps in the 30s and 40s across most of Nebraska here. 41 in North Platte, 34 in Grand Island, 34 up in O'Neill. And then out in western South Dakota, we got temps in the teens across northwestern South Dakota. Buffalo at 10 degrees, Faith at 19. It is warmer out by the Rapid City area where we have 32 currently, 25 up in Spearfish. So that is the latest there on your current conditions. So really today, really enjoyed today. Today is one of the warmer days of this 10-day forecast. So we're going to cool down even more this upcoming week. But that is the latest here. Let's go ahead and show you guys what's ahead here in this forecast. And dropping a hint here, we will be seeing some snow opportunities. All right, so let's go ahead and show you guys the latest on the European model to give you guys a good idea of what to expect here over the next several days. Starting off today, that high pressure over here in our region. So we're looking at clear skies today, no snow in the forecast for today. And now let's get into tomorrow. And as you can see, we do have some snow showers here across South Dakota. Central South Dakota, mainly focused there, Pierre area, and then towards the Sioux Falls area. And then Monday afternoon and evening, as you can see there, there's your snow across the southeastern South Dakota, southwest Minnesota, northwest Iowa, northeast Nebraska. Sioux Falls kind of right in that bullseye there for this snow that's coming in on Monday. So Monday does look active in the snow department. Looks like we will be seeing some snow. Now as we get towards Tuesday, things will clear out. So that high pressure will come back in on Tuesday, and we're looking at no snow for your day on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, now there will be another snow system kicking in towards our area. Does look like Nebraska and Iowa, and even farther south into Kansas and Missouri, looks to be the focal point here for this snow. This looks like our region, our neck of the woods here in Sioux Falls. Looks like we're going to miss out on this just barely to the south, but it still can change. It's still a few days out. Models can change, and things can change for sure. But as of right now, what we're seeing, it looks like Wednesday will be in the clear. However, for our Nebraska and Iowa viewers, we will be seeing this system in your area on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, things will clear out again. That high pressure will come in, and we're looking at clear skies on Thursday. And then Friday, our next system comes in. So basically, as you can tell by what we've been seeing here on the European model, basically every other day we're looking at chances for snow. This time on Friday, taking us out to the 14th, which is Valentine's Day, there will be some snow here possible up in northeastern South Dakota, Aberdeen, Sisseton areas, and then into North Dakota and Minnesota. Looks like central Minnesota looks to be the main area here, near the St. Cloud area. That's on Friday, Valentine's Day. So for your Valentine's Day, Sioux Falls looks to be in the clear. Looks like we're not going to see any snow on Valentine's Day. And then the next day here, the day after, Saturday, the 15th, we're looking at some snow here out in western South Dakota. Pierre, Rapid City, Mulbridge areas. Now, I do want to mention down south, there will be another system down here in southern Iowa and in southern Nebraska, down in farther south and east. Looks like we will have some snow down there as well. So I do want to mention that for our Nebraska and Iowa viewers. And then for next Sunday, this is taking us out a week out. Looks like another day where that high pressure comes in, and it looks like clear skies for next Sunday. So as you can see, based on what the models are suggesting, it's looking like every other day we're looking at snow chances. So, but it's not going to be everywhere. It's going to be in different locations. One day it might be out in western South Dakota, one day northeastern South Dakota, another day Sioux Falls area, another day down in Iowa, Nebraska. But again, just to recap this forecast, and I do want to mention by Tuesday the 18th, there could be another system, but take that with a grain of salt. That's still quite a ways away. It's taking us out to over 200 hours. Anytime you get over 200 hours on the model, it's really not accurate. So let's go back here. Let's recap this for those of you that did kind of miss this. The snow that we're looking at, again, we're looking at tomorrow, so Monday. And then we're looking at another system coming in on Wednesday south of Sioux Falls. We're looking at mainly down in Nebraska and Iowa there on Wednesday. And then Thursday clear. Friday another chance comes in northeastern South Dakota into central Minnesota on Friday on Valentine's Day. And then Saturday out in western South Dakota and Pierre, Rapid City, Mulbridge. And then on next Sunday, clear as well. And then also next Monday, could be another shot of some snow up in northwestern South Dakota. But that is your snow recap here of what to expect here in the next week in terms of snow. So that is the latest there. Now, let's go ahead and I do want to show you guys a look ahead at our snow totals over the next week. That is going to be possible, and let's go ahead and show that here. Okay, so let's show it here. This is using Pivotal Weather, and it gives you guys an idea of what to expect for snowfall over the next week. Now, out in western South Dakota, we're looking at minimal snow, if anything. We're looking at a trace of snow possible out here out in western South Dakota out of all this. That does include the Black Hills as well. Black Hills maybe an inch in some parts of the Black Hills. And then up in northeastern South Dakota, not really looking at any snow either. Trace to an inch. Now, eastern and southeastern South Dakota, kind of near the I-29 corridor from Watertown, Brookings, down to Sioux Falls, down to Sioux City, and south. That is where we're looking at the most probability of snow. We're looking at 1 to 2 inches across that area, so really not a whole lot of snow. And again, this is from now and to next Sunday, so this is a week out, what we're looking at for total snow possible. Minnesota, not a whole lot either, 1 to 2 inches. Looks like it is going to be more focused down south into southern Nebraska, where we could see 2 to 4 inches down there in southern Nebraska. And then also in southern Iowa, 2 to 6 inches looking possible there with that snow mainly on Wednesday, looks like. But that is the latest there. Now, let's go ahead and show you guys the temperature forecast for the next several days. All right, so taking a look at the temperature outlook here, we got that cold Canadian air just to our north here, and this is today. You know, we could hit 30 degrees today in Sioux Falls. Did want to mention that. You know, so it's overall a nice early to mid-February kind of day in the Sioux Falls area. Low to mid-30s in the southeastern South Dakota there. And then as we get towards tomorrow, we will have temps that'll be colder. We'll have temps in the teens across Sioux Falls, 17 forecast in Sioux Falls there. It'll be warmer down in Nebraska and Iowa with temps in the 20s and 30s. And it'll be colder up to the north with temps in the single digits in northern South Dakota. And then on Tuesday, looking at, you know, that cold Arctic air still hanging around here. It'll be hanging around all week. And we're looking at temps near 10 degrees in Sioux Falls. A little bit warmer, but not much down south, Nebraska and Iowa, looking at upper teens to low 20s. And then up in northeastern South Dakota, near zero temps, going to be very cold. And then on Wednesday, same story, single digits up in northern South Dakota. Temps in the teens in the Sioux Falls area. And, you know, really you got to go down to Texas to see warm air. So that Arctic air from Canada is really going to be making its way farther to the south here. I mean, so really you from here to Kansas and Oklahoma, it's really not going to be that much warmer. Really, again, you got to go down to Texas to see that warm air. Now, then on Thursday, looking at temps in the 20s for most of us here. Could be low 30s up in central South Dakota, but for most of us, it's going to be stuck in the 20s, but still below average for this time of the year by a few degrees. And then on Friday, 20s again in the Sioux Falls area. It'll be colder up in northern South Dakota. Temps will be stuck in the teens. Could have mid-30s in south central South Dakota. And so that is your forecast for Friday in terms of temps. And then on Saturday, temps will be in the teens once more for the Sioux Falls area. And temps will be near zero up in northeastern South Dakota. And 20s in Iowa there. And then on Sunday, this is taking us out a week out. We're looking at teens once again in the Sioux Falls area, single digits up in northeastern South Dakota, and then 20s in Nebraska and Iowa. So that is the latest there. Now let's go ahead and wrap things up with your 10-day forecast. All right, real quick here, running through these 10 days. We got temps in the teens and single digits over the next few days here this week. Overnight lows will be below zero. And then temps Friday will be back into the mid-20s, which is about normal for this time of the year, or slightly below average, but roughly around normal. Overnight lows in the single digits there. And then for your weekend, dropping back down into the teens there. And then early next week, same story, teens to low 20s. For the Aberdeen area, single digits and teens can be found across this 10-day forecast. Temps will be really cold for overnight lows this week in the Aberdeen area. So just be prepared for that, for cold temps. Going to see some cold wind chills. And we're not, as of right now, we're not putting snow in the forecast. But again, keep an eye on a couple of those days there during this week. There could be some opportunities for some snow. And then for the Pierre area, same story. We got teens and 20s. For this forecast, we got overnight lows below zero to single digits, and looking at possibly some snow tomorrow morning in the Pierre area, and then we'll monitor very closely those snow chances. I do want to mention Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and just also early next week could see some snow. And then for the Rapid City area, teens starting tomorrow through Wednesday, and we do have that chance at 40% for some snow on Monday. Otherwise, overnight lows will be in the single digits and teens, and then we're looking at 20s to 30s Thursday through the following week, and not a whole lot of snow out in Rapid, though there will be a chance on tomorrow, as well as on Friday. So that is the latest here from T-Storm Chasers. Again, continue to follow us on all of our social medias. We got Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We do have that 24-hour live stream that continues behind me here. Give you guys the latest up-to-date weather information 24/7. So that is the latest here. Again, happy Super Bowl Sunday. Hope you guys all have a good time with your family and friends, and hopefully it's a good game. And stay safe out there, safe travels, and have a good rest of your guys' day.